How are we going? Is that better? We just got a bit of an echo. But are we okay? Hey, sorry about that. I pressed the wrong button. But is everything all right? Sound okay? There's a bit of an echo. But we'll try his best. We'll get back online. Slightly a bit laggy. All right. Just hold on. Right. Let's see if I can work something out here. It's okay here. Right. Not getting everything. Everything's good. It's okay. Right. Start again. For 3:31 in the morning. It's Saturday. It's June the 30th. If people want to try and spoil it, yeah, it's okay now. I can hear everything. It's not doing its done. That's the Skype just getting up. Right, in half an hour we should have Stephen Flood ringing from PCW. Yeah, it's just, I mean, that's the things because they've got computers in the rooms and everything, so we're good to go now. We've gone past the stage. We got past this little stage now, so now we're rolling. And we are rolling on to bigger and better things. We've had the little dip. Not anymore. That's good for me. I hope it's good for you. I hope we're having a great time. I've got my shows back up, so we'll just cover them. And very simply, anything you want to ask me in the chat room, and see how we go. And kill them all. I wish I could. But we'll try his best, and we're gonna go. Mad half hour, but we'll keep going. And thank you everybody that's for patience. It's very nice. Thank you. And we're gonna fly. We're gonna fly into bigger and better things. Oh dear. Right. Now we do this British Wrestling Radio thing and everything that's been going on, and it's like I said before. I'm not going to please everybody. SWE, I think you've done the absolute thing. Yeah, somebody call your mama. It's SWE, you did it great. Thank you. I'll sort out the permanent links for Acer, make him a permanent one, so it should be okay. Now I can sit down and relax. It's now 3:30, and I'm now going to go for the first can of Relentless. There you go. I've got my first one in my hand. Here we go. There we go. Opened. First energy drink of the day. Oh God, it tastes like crap. Oh God. Oh no, it's not sugar-free. It's the berry one, and it's awful. Oh Jesus Christ. Sheep black. Kinky. Oh no, this isn't Red Bull. This is called Relentless. It's even worse. It's in a taller can, which makes it cheaper. Well, it's supposed to be. But oh dear. Hello. We got somebody back in here. Whips Cap. We got somebody else doing his stuff again. I don't know. I would do. Yeah. What now? Well, fair enough. You'll come back. Keep coming back, mate. Not much enough finals. You're keeping my viewing figures up for me. Thank you. That'll do for me. Very simply, Nixie's in bed. We don't know when she's going to come back. It's not fair on her, because I said I was going to do the 24 hours, and I'm going to do the 24 hours. And that's what I said I'm going to do. So we're going here till 11. And thank you very much. I'm going to say thank you to the following people. I know it's 3:30 in the morning, but I'm going to say a big thank you to a few people now. First of all, I want to thank everybody. Steve Fludder, Steve Saxon, Steve Hamilton, Joe Tarpey, Mick Stockwell, Stephen Tovey, Sam Smitten Downs, Francis Leeming, Ben Hall, Stephen Fludder, Rob Mullen, Griffith, Pro Wrestling Rio, Lance Winter, Michael Tatum, Chris Garrett, G-Man, Shropshire Wrestling Alliance. Every single person. It's very simple. That's with yeah. There we go. Dana. So these gone. Oh. Okay. Right. Keeps coming back. Yeah, there we go. Whatever. I'm doing. You're getting faster. You're hosting in SWE. You're a host. There we go. All hosts. All again. Seems my Skype is playing funny buggers with me. Oh no. Yeah. There we go. Yes. Well. If you keep leaving the chat, I've got to redo you as a host. So it's just simple as that. Now, thanks Quebec. Thanks for being with me, mate. We started this in September. Because I care. Why would you go through the effort? Is because I care. And I care more than anybody else about this thing. And I do. I always do the what I want, and hold on, give me a sec. I've just got to do something. It's okay. Sorry about this, guys. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to make things happen. That's all. Here we go. Yeah. Well, I bore people. Oh, here we go. Yeah, everyone's on the band mode. This is funny. Right. September 2011, we started this thing. Well, I started it just because I wanted people to know about British wrestling and the way it was going to go. And I must be pleased to now have met some good friends that's in the chat room now. Some good friends that's helped me out in a big, big way. And good friends that keep me on going when people try to put me on the wrong path. So I keep this little thing going. You can call me. Right, so let's have a look. Have I picked the right one?
Hello.
Hello, friend. How are you?
Whoop. Sorry, my bad.
um, this is Daniel. This is our very own resident heel, Quebec Ice B himself, Daniel. So when are you off on your road trip, man?
So what?
When are you going on your car expedition?
Oh, I think you forgot. What the? Sorry. Why is the freaking echo?
Oh, hold on. It starts and then it goes after a sec, I think. Yeah, it does. You alright? No echo?
There's echo.
There's an echo. Ah, bugger. Hold on. Let me see.
Did you play the Justin TV stream?
Yeah.
Don't play it.
Well, don't. Oh, hold on. Let me cancel it and get them back in. Hold on a sec.
Okay.
Guys, I'll be back in a sec. Do apologise for this. Echo? What echo? There's no echo there. There's no echo in the chat room.
Okay, it's okay now.
Ah, see, there we go. Ah, see, what happens for the first 30 seconds or something, then it goes. Ah, dear.
How many hour you are alive?
Yeah, I'm live. Yeah, we're live.
How many hour?
I've been up now about nearly 20 hours. I've been up nearly 20 hours now. So it's getting there. I borrowed a new laptop.
Okay, I think I understand. What is your audio setting? On Skype?
I start stereo mixing on the other one.
Okay, don't stereo mix and you can talk.
It's not stereo mix on here. There's nothing on here. There's no audio setting on this one. It's just normal.
Did you put the microphone on for a microphone?
I've got it on the computer, but I can go on my headset if that makes it better.
Because on Skype, did you put the stereo mix?
Yeah.
Because that's the problem, I think.
Yeah. Okay, well, good. Right, let me just see if this headset works and get this going, and then we should see better things.
Okay. Oh, okay, I know. It's because you are too close to the stream.
Yeah, well, I'll move it further away. It's the same place as it's been before, and we was alright. So, but if it needs to, I can move it again. How are you sounding now? Does it sound okay?
That's okay.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I've just put my headset on. How do we sound in the chat room? Are we all good? We all good, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Bye, Barty.
So, how you been? It's ages since I spoke to you, man.
Pretty busy.
I can guess. With all your car business and everything else that's going on, mate.
Yeah.
Nice photo of the Bulldogs, by the way.
Yes. I took this picture for you.
Oh, if you haven't seen it, it's a photograph of Daniel's car with a good old-fashioned British Bulldog walking across the front, and it looks absolutely wicked. But yeah, it's a great little pic and very nice. For those who don't know, Daniel is the producer, and he's also one of the co-hosts, and he does the producing for another radio show in America called WZR Radio, where we met. And you can see it on our Facebook page.
Oh, where's my screen?
And we did this thing when Daniel's doing all the wicked. Oh hello. Hey, can you hear me now? Yeah, there we go. You know why? That bleeding knife switched itself over again because I pressed something. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Now, as we were
Hello,
saying,
hello, player.
tag team player.
Tag team match next week.
Oh god, yeah, it's live SmackDown, isn't it, Tuesday?
Yes, and Raw.
Oh yeah, WZR was on early, isn't it? He's doing it 2 hours earlier than he should have done.
Oh, that's 6 p.m. East.
Yeah.
Okay, and I am good.
Yes. For those who don't know, I mean, there's a few guys in there that don't know. No, Winston, no, it's not. WZR's not right. WZR Radio is a wrestling radio, so that Vendetta's producers on that as well.
No, not Wednesday, because Wednesday is
Wednesday's Independence Day.
Yeah.
And WZR was the place where we all met in a chat room. Me, Asa, Sheamus, and Winter's Lair. All of us, mate. And when I said I was starting this up, a few of us came over, and we had the Fantastic Four.
I know something. Ah, I got it. I think it's on my end.
Yeah.
Microphone setting. No, it's this. Can you hear me now? Nothing? Can you hear me? Okay, I will change the laptop. Second.
Ah, now you can hear me, can't you? Ah, there we go. Yeah, can you hear me now? Ta-da! Yay! There we go. Yes, good, cracking. Now we're back. All right, let's try again. Yay! Now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, we're on. Yay! We're cool. We're cool. Cool to go again.
Ah, fuck the echo.
It'll be back. We'll just let it go for 20 seconds and it'll go. No questions asked.
Okay, it's okay. I think.
Yeah.
You will do the 24-hour out.
Yep, 11 in another 18, 19 hours. We should be over.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I've got food.
I think you will go to sleep
No, I've got food. I've got drinks. I'll be fine.
after the 24-hour.
Yeah. It's going to be good because in about 6 minutes I've got the next host coming on. The next guest, he's coming on. So he's great because he's the promoter of Preston City Wrestling. So Steven's coming on and helping out. So, but thanks for everything you've done, mate. It's been amazing what you've done over the last few months. It's absolute top class. So
I will be less busy without the exposition.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one tonight. This show's going to be good. I mean, we've had the spammers. We've got rid of them. We've got the chief spammer who's talking crap. I expected him at some point to make an appearance, but well. Haters gotta hate. Rise above it. Rise above hate. And we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll get in there. I've got to say thank you to every single person in that chat room at this moment because you guys are doing an amazing job. We got rid of them. Should have done it earlier, but you did amazing. Thank you very much.
What did you put? Because I am playing WWE 12. What did you put at layout at or signature move?
Yeah, well,
Have the same freaking move.
same move. Yeah, that game. I mean, they've come out with a WrestleMania edition now of that, haven't they? So you can have all the downloadable content and everything at once. So you don't have to buy any add-ons and stuff. So, but that's it. I hope we do his best. But I hope that's the only time we. Well, no, because word life. Hey, if you threaten me hard enough, I'll put the John Cena impersonation on, and then yeah, I've had it. But no, I won't do that to you. We're back. No. Go on YouTube, it's there. BWR Online. There you go. And look in there. That's it. We're there. But no. So your car expedition. Where are you going?
Oh, it's in my town.
It's not happening. It's postponed. It's not happening.
What?
Is it still happening or is it postponed?
Yes, it's tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow and Sunday.
Sunday. Ah, nice one. For those, I mean.
For family.
Oh yeah, and can I just say, awesome videos with that Chris Benoit. Awesome videos. Oh dear. Who was it? Who's hacked Booker T's account then? Who's hooked Twitter? Was it the KKK?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Booker T. Dear me. I didn't think them guys existed anymore, but obviously they do.
Well, finally Booker T can said we're coming for you, nigga.
Well, yeah, I mean, Twitter's just going crazy at the moment with all the stuff. It's just, I mean, we've had all these people going in. We had Earl Hebner, we've had Scott Steiner, we've had all the stuff. I mean, now TNA is suing Steiner. It's going crazy because of the stuff he said. But, no. Listen, am I right to disconnect you in a couple of minutes because Stephen's going to ring, and then I'll bring you back in and later on. Is that all right?
Okay.
Yeah, no, okay, cheers, mate.
Well.
All right, mate. Thanks very much. See you soon.
See you soon.
And that was Daniel. And Daniel is one of the big guys that's involved with British Wrestling Radio. He's done loads of things for us over the years, over the months. We haven't done years yet. We've done September, so that'll be his anniversary show. He's going to be down. But whatever you do, don't call Daniel fella. He doesn't like that. Yeah. And stuff. So we're all good. We're all good to go. And everything's happening. And we're all having a good time. And 10 to 4 in the morning. It's nearly 4 o'clock, so we should be getting a phone call any minute. Hold on, let's go. I've got messages. Okay, add you. I've just added you, mate. I've got you. Yeah, Stephen Fludder. There we go. Yeah, he's online. But, yeah, so be able to speak to Stephen through the wonders of Skype. So that means you guys can ring up and ask him questions if you want. So we're going to be good to go in a bit. So I'll just send him a message and just see if he's ready. And if he is, we'll go. There we go. We've done that. And how was it going fast? Yeah, right. I can see that. But he's on a mobile device, so keep it short and sweet for him. Yeah, time flies by when I'm a driver of a train and I ride on the footplate there and back again. What's the Insane Clown Posse doing now these days? Because I played the Oddities theme, which nobody got, and we're doing that, and we're just getting a reply from Stephen now. And they released a song called Chris Benoit. A couple of minutes and then we're in. But we'll see what happens. But we're all set to go. We're doing a real good time. Thank you very, very much, everybody in the chat room. In fact, we'll do eBay again. And we'll see how we're going with eBay. Also, Andy's more famous than me. Fair enough. Yeah. I think you're right, mate. I think you're totally right. Yeah, fair enough. I think he's just seen us doing this show, and he's missing, and he realises he's missing out on something now. This is all because I removed him from my friends list. Nothing else. I removed a guy from being away from my friends list, and the thing. No, it's 19 hours to go. 19 hours to go, mate. Not 20. 19. It's Diva match time. Oh, piss break. We got piss break. Right, let's have a look. eBay. That's how we got. Preston City collection is £85. We got. I don't think anybody's bid at this time in the morning, surely. No, we've not got change of play, but we're still early days. We've still got 80. And we're still going. And we're doing. We've got £160 in the bank, so we are doing well at this moment. We are getting away. We are raising money for Callum. It's due to this gentleman that's coming on, and he will be. Oh dear, what's his thing now? Wah, Asa, wah, wah, wah. Call him a wambulance. He's absolute crazy, but I'm just want to go. To be honest, your face, I'm just going to concentrate on this now. We've had the bad hour, we've had the spamming, we've had the trolls, we've had all that. So, but remember, the bet is, if we get the 1,000, I will sing Beauty School Dropout from start to finish. Alright? That's the bet. I can't believe I agreed to that. I really, really can't. But we'll see. £1,000, not $1,000, £1,000. We've got 160 so far, so we'll see how we go. If we get to that thing, 4,000, you shave your hair. yeah, whatever. Okay, right. Let's get Mr. Stephen Fludder in here.
How are you doing, pal? You all right?
Yes, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. I'll just see if I can get this going.
Oh, you're doing great. Can I just say thank you for everything you've done?
No problems, mate. No problem.
This is the guy that sent this into Astronomical Sound. He's doing great, and we've got £160 so far.
Cool. Sounds like bullseye, doesn't it? Do you want to gamble?
Yeah, the Preston DVDs have gone crazy. It's £85 at the moment.
Yeah. I'll be honest, that's why I kind of put them through my network, because I know I'll be able to plug it for more money. I mean, sorry about that.
No, that's fine. It's for the cause, so we all know about it.
Yeah, definitely. I might list some more if anyone wants to bid. Not for charity. Obviously, I could do £85.
Me too. Definitely. But thanks very much for everything. I mean, you was responsible for doing the Callum show, wasn't you, with the Never Give Up?
Yeah.
So
sort of. I winged it anyway. All wrestlers, they did the part working for free as well.
There's a guy from Canada who watched the indie on YouTube, and Winters for the guy. This is the gentleman you saw that was putting out the chairs on the indie video.
Yeah, I kept out away of that. I don't do videos.
Oh, absolutely.
I've got a face for radio, so that's why I'm here. Like,
yeah, that's me as well. I'm terrible.
No, I'll be honest. Anything like the indie, it's like, do you know, where you're promoting a product? I'm happy for fans to say how it is. I'm happy for wrestlers to say how it is. But if I go on there saying, yes, I'm great, yes, Preston City Wrestling is great, it's just taken the wrong way, so I opted not to be in it.
Yeah, we've got a few people that are saying where is Preston City Wrestling and they wanted to come up and see it, and so I think there's going to be quite a few people plugging the Facebook page over the next few hours.
Yeah, I've just been spamming it now, saying like, tune in, listen to me chatting shite at 4 in the morning.
You've just missed all the fun. We've just been attacked by trolls for the last hour. We just got attacked by people that were saying bad things, and we've just had it in the chat room and everything.
I thought you'd gone bed, to be honest. There were people tweeting me going, hey, it's not working, we're just getting Def Leppard. I'm like, what? I thought I'm going to do my nothing if they've gone to sleep 4 hours into it.
I thought my co-host Nick, she said she was going to do the whole thing, and then she got to 2 o'clock and just went, I've gone. I'm really, really gone. Anna says, no worries at all. You go, and you come back earlier on in the day. So, and we've got some bets on that if we get to £1,000, I've got to sing Beauty School Dropout from Greece, the whole lot. So that's I'm not looking forward to that if that happens.
No,
but if it comes off, it comes off. But yeah, so we've got, I mean, people in the chat room, if you've got any questions or anything like that, but one I'd love to ask is, how did you start Preston City Wrestling?
Well, it's like every other person does. Like, you're a fan and you get these crazy ideas, except most fall flat on their ass, and I seem to be doing all right. So it's it's one of them. It's pot luck.
Yeah. Well, you're the one that's going out putting flyers out at 7:30 in the morning, because I've seen the messages on Facebook and everything.
Has to be done, mate. Has to be done.
Yeah.
You're right. Look at it this way. It's 70 quid for 5,000 flyers. You only need 7 people to come out of that big box, and it's paid for.
Yeah.
It's just too many promoters are lazy and don't want to do the legwork.
Yeah, exactly.
There's plenty out there who work their asses off, have training schools, have fleets of people who do it, but there's just too many people who draw 20 people. And it's like, well, why, when you can spend £70 and deliver 5,000 flyers, don't you do that? Why do you just put like a poster up in your chippy and then think you've done enough and then moan because you've lost £1,000?
Yeah, that's totally right. I mean, you put the work in and you get the rewards. And I mean, and from what I've seen, every show you're doing now is getting sellouts, isn't it?
That's it, man.
You're close to the next sellout for the next show, aren't you?
Totally. I've stopped even ordering posters now. What's the point? It's true.
Yeah, it's exactly true. I mean, I get the pipe bomb guys at me every time saying, you've got to come up to Preston and see it. And I went, I will, I promise, I will come. From the fact is, since I've started doing this, I think I've got to do a Great Britain tour.
Well, I designed PCW not on wrestling, but on a night out as well, because I was sucked in through going to like the 1PWs where you just got pissed and socialised. And that's what I enjoy, and there's not enough shows out there where you can do that. No.
So, I mean, you give him a good night. I mean, I've seen it with the Lava and Ignite, and you've got the venues and everything like that, and it's working. I mean, there's not so many people doing what you do at this moment, and it's great to see. I mean, when I first saw it and when I started this thing, and when I typed in wrestling on Facebook, you was one of the first promotions that came up, and I went, right, let's get that one. Bang, bang, let's promote them, and let's promote the others. And now, because like, you're selling out every show, I'm like, okay, I don't have to do that. It's just like, okay, well, I'll tell them there's a show, but it's sold out anyway.
Yeah, no, that's it. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm always happy to squeeze people in. It's just, I can't legally sell more than 500 tickets because of my insurance.
No.
But I'll never turn anyone away at the door.
Yeah, I mean, you can only sell 500. I think there's a few promotions in Britain that would like 500 people at their shows.
Hey, don't get me wrong. There's promotions that, you know, cost 10% of what my cards do, and they might make more profit. I've not made a penny yet from PCW. Each show profits, but I'm spending that much money on crap and toys for it that it just disappears. I mean, you see for yourself the Blu-rays, the 3D.
Yeah.
We're always reinvesting and try something new and crazy.
Whose idea was it to put the bra and panties match up?
Oh, everything you see on the shows are all my ideas. Everything.
Really? Because we had Man Manson on, and he said that he's got we asked him what is he doing this weekend, and he said he's going out to buy some bra and panties tomorrow. And we went, what? And he said, oh yeah, I've got a bra and panties match up at Preston. And I went, have you really? And he went, yeah, serious.
Yeah, totally. Well, you should have said when I said to my missus, like, do you mind if Dave Rain borrows your fur coat? Exactly. You know what I mean? How does that go down? She's like, what? Yeah. And if you've got any lipstick in a pink.
I bet it went down in a storm, didn't it?
Hey, it went down amazing. Ends at daylight. I can never explain it. You have to see it live to actually understand it. But we've made this, like, Dave Rainey's playing the Dave Rainey character he always has done. But we've sort of tweaked it and amplified it, so he's super arrogant. And do you know when someone just thinks they're so amazing that you actually start liking them?
Yeah.
Like The Miz, when he was on his big run, got to WrestleMania, he was never looked at as main event, but it was always, everyone just got behind him because he's that kind of arrogant and cocky. It's hard to explain. Obviously, you can't really compare Dave Rainey and The Miz, like, but just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
You know.
But yes, you're exactly right with all the stuff that's going on. You're offering something different, and that's...
No, I won't say it's different. All I do is copy crap I see on TV. I've got 20 years worth of nonsense in my head, and all I do is play out tried and tested storylines, but just tweak them.
Yeah. So who was your heroes when you was watching wrestling before you was a promoter?
Well, going back to like a little kid, but I was proper Hulk Hogan mark that when I was like proper young, and then, well, everyone loved Hogan at the time. Now I think I got into Bret Hart for a while. I can't see why now, because I don't know. But everyone seems to love him at the time as well.
Yeah. So when is it? When's the big John Morrison show?
It's December.
And is that sold out yet?
No. I'll be honest. I've not really been plugging it because, well, I plug one show at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
of course.
I don't really want to sell like hundreds of tickets, and then I don't know. He gets strangled on his fur coat or something, you know. It's easier, there's no rush. I know the tickets will sell,
yeah.
So it's not a case of I've been panicking thinking, oh, you know. I didn't book him to make a killing or make a fortune. I booked him because it's just been associated with a big name like that. It's like advertising for a year, basically.
Yeah, was he easy to get hold of? Was it just a simple, yeah, I'll come over and stuff like that?
Yeah, I said, yeah, we've got this big hair dryer and a fur coat, do you fancy nipping over? And yeah, well up for it.
Yeah.
No, I'll be honest, I've gone through his agent, I've gone down the proper channels, it's all contracted. You know, I've already paid a big chunk of his fee off. It's just everything, like, basically, before he arrives, his fee will be paid off.
That's cracking.
I don't want to be chasing someone around with a pile of notes, sweating and shit, you know.
No.
I did the same with Tozawa as well. I just paid in advance. Anyone who wants to cost me an arm and a leg, I'd rather just get money out of the way. I don't want to piss about on the day.
Yeah, you're doing. I mean, everybody's on chat with my Facebook page and all with this. They just keep saying this thing. Well, Preston's doing it right, and I'm like, yeah, that's from what I can see, and from when I look on the YouTube videos and everything. And was it you in the ring with Bubblegum with the belt?
No, that's not me.
Oh,
that's,
sorry. My eyes was going. I was just thinking, is that...
No, I know I put weight on that, but I really take offence to that. It's not... No, that's basically... It's my guy. He's been with us from the start.
Yeah.
And he mops up things with a towel. So all the fans now chant Towel Guy. Now he's done a bit of radio work. And everyone just calls him Towel Guy, even his Twitter's Towel Guy now. I think it's at PCW Towel Guy. There you go, cheap little plug for him. But no, he's done some radio stuff, and the ring announcer couldn't do it last time, and he's always wanted to ring announce. So I thought, you know what, sod it, you can ring announce. I regret it now because he said Tozawa's name wrong 3 times, but you know, it's you live and learn.
So how much did it cost you to buy the belt back from Cash Converters?
Oh, I didn't buy it. I don't know who's got it. Well, I don't want that pile of shit for. I bought it off eBay anyway.
Yeah.
I got a nice new shiny one now from America.
Yeah, it's super. I just couldn't believe it. I mean, somebody was saying to me, they went, he sold the belt in Cash Converters. I went, he what? He did what? And no way. And then I saw the video and was like, oh my god. And he just be one of the internet sensations, but...
Totally. But go right back to when Mabel sold the Undertaker's urn or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And everyone went, oh, shocking, he's made a chain out of it. Well, what's the difference except we put an English spin on it? It's just using stories that work.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
I think getting the crowd chanting Cash Converters as well was a cracking touch.
Yeah, totally. Well, I'll be honest, I kind of fed it online enough, so people know, I mean, it's just about how you do things.
Yeah.
And everything I seem to do is touch wood, like it works at the moment. So
Your date is excellent to see. It really is. I swear I'm going to come up. I really am. I've got these goals that I'm setting myself, and I am coming up to. I'm going to come up Preston. I really am.
where are you based, pal?
I'm based in Cambridgeshire at the moment. I'm down
Oh,
in
it's,
Cambridgeshire.
yeah. Oh, it's not too far then. It's only 3 hours.
No, I'm originally from Sheffield, but I'll get over to Preston. I mean, it's
Have
not,
a word with Ben Old. He comes up every now and then. You can share a car, can't you? And then
yeah, well, I've got to see. I'm seeing Ben in August, so.
tell Ben, like, I've heard there's this amazing show, and it's really good. It'll be packed. It's got all these top names. And then go, so can you give me a lift to PCW? Go on, mate. You have to say that, please.
If I do that, I think I'll be banned from Southside.
Go on, mate. You have to say that. I'll put some money in pot if you say that.
That's super. So I asked G-Man earlier on. So you've met Callum then? Spoke to Callum at any point?
Yeah, I chucked him, check and brushed him one side, like, I'm sure I've seen him.
Oh.
No, of course, yeah. No, basically, a little kid comes to your shows, you know, needs help, you've got a connection with him because, well, because I've seen him. I never give money charity, I must admit. Never do anything for charity. It's like, why should I send my money to Africa? Why should I give it to someone I can't see? I can see Callum, I can see what's wrong, I can see his family. You can help, and it's something that touches home more than, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, yeah, you don't know you're helping a little kid that's going to come to shows, that's going to do that. I mean, the way I thought, if we're getting treatment and, you know, and it lasts another 60, 70 years, that's 60, 70 years worth of ticket sales I'm going to get.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, so I thought, I'll give him $2 now, it'll pay for itself over the next 50 years.
Superb. I mean, we only did this because I think there's a lot of people that just like they're chatting in chat rooms now. Stephen came on and he helped me so much and said, like, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. And I just sat in and I went, wow. And I think most of last Thursday, he must have spent about 3-4 hours doing those stuff. And I can never thank you enough for that.
Yeah, I can't help that, mate. I do apologise. I like to take over and just start firing jobs.
You did. I think it was like it was loose on the tracks, but then you came along and saw it, and it just went straight ahead, and it was like, right, this is the way we're going to go, and bang, that's the way it is. After I spoke to you last night, I think I finally got to sleep about 5:30 because people were messaging me all night saying, "Can we come on this time? Can we come on this time?" And I said, "Yeah, we're coming on, yeah."
Yeah.
So I think I had about 5 hours sleep last night.
That's it, mate. You just got to tell people.
Yeah.
It's your radio show. You tell them when you want to go on.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew nobody would want to go on at 4 in the morning, so I thought, yeah, I'll do that because I'm coming in anyway from work.
Yeah, G-Man's been on and he rang in. He's rung in twice, and I think he must have spent about at least an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 3/4 on just chatting to us about anything to do with wrestling.
Yeah, he's a good fellow, G-Man, isn't he?
He's great. I've never seen anyone like it. He's got such a big knowledge, and stories he was telling was so funny.
I've never seen anyone do YMCA like him. Honestly, amazing.
It's been an absolute. It's one of these. This day is going to be great. I really want it to get.
Oh, yeah, you say that now, but I'm going to bed in 2 hours, mate. You know.
Yeah, but you've been working. You've been doing. I mean, I'm sat down in my house just talking to a screen here. I'm just seeing people that's chatting.
I'll be honest, mate. I come in from a shift, and I'm laced with like adrenaline and that because I work in a lovely place in Blackburn. It's really good. If someone's got 4 teeth, they're a classy person. It's really that good. And all I'm doing is wrestling with pissheads and Polish and gypsies and well, it's quite a night actually tonight. I don't think I've chucked many out.
Well, my normal job is a CCTV operator.
Yeah.
And my wife, we just had a nightclub shut down because we saw the trouble that was happening, and all of a sudden they had trouble. And every time they opened, it ended up with the police going there every single night for 6 months.
Oh yeah, we don't get police. We don't need to. Once you mess with me, you don't come back.
I know.
No, it's basically it's a rough and ready place, and police are on your side.
Yeah.
If police come, you've got someone on floor.
Yeah.
They'll bloody come and cuff them and kick them. It's mad as hell.
Excuse me. Oh, these energy drinks are taking effect now.
Tell me about it, mate. Tell me about it. I've been on Propulse and Red Bull all night. I'm thinking, you know, I was proper wired for when I'm coming in. I'm wide awake now. And then I've got these people tweeting me saying, it's not on, I can only hear Def Leppard. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm wide awake, like, buzzing my house, and they've gone bed.
We had some technical problems a bit, and it was like about 10 to 4, and I'm going, please sort it out. Come on, please do it. Come on, we've got 10 minutes, come on, please do this to me.
No, that's all right.
When my web designer designed the page, he put a music player at the top. So
yeah, that's it.
Come in, it starts playing, and he said, "What songs do you want?" And I said, for a joke, because I'm a big Def Leppard fan, I says, just get me "Let's Get Rocked" by Def Leppard. Next thing, he's putting "When Love and Hate Collides" every time somebody comes in, and I'm like, "Whoa, what's going on here?" And he just says, "Oh no, I'll get rid of it." And I went, "Well, can you?" And he's not got rid of it yet. So everybody's saying that he plays Def Leppard.
Yeah, well, that's what everyone was saying. I'm like, what? I thought, oh no, I don't need this. I'm about to start on my Facebook rounds like you do, you know. And then something with me and fall asleep. I'm like, right.
I'm getting stick now in the chat room for liking Def Leppard. Yeah. What a horrible song. Shut up. It's one of the classics. I'm a Sheffield boy. I've got to support Def Leppard.
Well, there's some people who can't hear me now. They're still on your website listening to that on repeat. So that's probably why you're getting abuse.
Yeah. But I'll definitely get I remember you wanting some with the section that you're on it. So I'll get that section and put that on Facebook, and then it's for you and everything. You can do what you want.
I'll be honest, mate. I'll listen to it back first. You can message me before I start thinking. No.
It's been great. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on, mate. It really is. I mean, everything that's happened this week and all the things that's happening. When is it the next Preston show?
17th of August.
Right, put that.
We're still like 7 weeks off, and I've shifted something like 350 tickets. It's bonkers.
Yeah, and what's the line? Is it true that Mr. Travis is cashing in his money in the bank?
Yeah, he announced it at the last show. I thought we'd do something different, and well, he's announced that he is cashing in, so it will happen during the show.
But he said he's also said like he doesn't know which belt he's going for. So
yeah, totally. Well, we're crowning a cruiserweight champion.
Yeah.
My belt's due to arrive any day now from America. We're crowning tag champions because I've got the belts, and obviously we've just got a new world title after the other ones in cash converters. Yeah.
Yeah. And Ben's doing his tag team titles in August because he's got that double header in August with Huntingdon and Nottingham.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fun and games that weekend. I can see it coming now. But it's all for the aid of wrestling. It's all for the aid of British wrestling.
Yeah, there's a lot going on that weekend. There's some big shows.
Yeah, I mean, there's a guy in the chat room now, SWA from Scotland, and he's got the Hell for Lycra show with Ted DiBiase and Roddy Piper, Tatanka and Chavo Guerrero at their show. So,
yeah, I wanted to go that looked good, but then I thought, are they really going to come?
yeah.
I mean, if he delivers that, then I've nothing but respect for the guy.
There you go, SWA in the chat room. Yeah, there you go. You've got respect.
Well, that's it. It's got to be done, hasn't it? I mean, if, like I said, there's too many people advertising for it to not deliver.
Yeah. Yeah, the famous 1PW escapade last year.
That's it. It's tired us all. It is. It really has tired us all with kind of brush. That's why I won't touch imports now unless everything's, crystal clear.
Yeah, I think that's when I think I saw that last year, and I mean, I know a few people that paid the tickets for the Shawn Michaels things and everything, but it was like he was advertising Nash and X-Pac as well, wasn't he? And saying we've got them all, got the DX and everything, NWO reunion or something.
I think you're advertising anyone who wrestled a match in 1998, to be honest. There was a lot of guys at one point. Something like 11 imports.
Yeah. I think I saw Vader being mentioned and Booker T as well. I thought,
oh, yeah. Yeah, there were all sorts of names. They were going to have a convention, weren't we?
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be good, wouldn't it? We'll announce 50 names, and then you go there, and it's that classic picture of Virgil on his own.
What? Yeah.
That's what you picture, though, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure, sir. I can't thank you for enough of what you've done.
No, mate, don't worry, mate.
No, honestly. And I've just to thank you very much and good luck with your show next month.
No, anytime,
And
pal.
I promise I will come up and I will introduce myself and I will bow at your feet.
No, no, introduce yourself proper. Don't just say, "Hi, it's Dean," because I get
No.
people like that all the time. I go,
I've got a funny story with Ben. I've got a very funny story with Ben because I started this, got in contact with Ben, went to Southside show and went to shake his hand and says, "Hiya Ben, I'm Dean from British Wrestling Radio." He looked at me and then just walked away. He never said a word. He just completely just walked past me. I went, "Oh, okay." And
yeah, he told me like he don't like you. You should promote PCW and not even mention Southside. Sure, he texted me that. Every time.
yeah, I'm just
I'll be honest, promoters on the whole, right? If you go to them on a show, my mind is in a million different places.
Definitely.
And I'll try and be as friendly as I can. And sometimes it's not even intentional, and I'm not rude at all. Don't have it in me. But I might not be as responsive as I normally am.
No. I see it with Ben because like he runs around all the time and everything, and I let him come up to me. I don't want to approach him because I think he's so busy sorting everything out. There's no way I'm going to approach him, and he just comes up to me and he says, "What do you think?" And I'm just saying, "You're doing great, mate." And I think after the one he did when Rennie Dupree won the title at Southside, and he came up to Preston, I think the following day or something, or the following week, he just looks at me and he says, "I've got the next show sorted, but I don't know after that because how am I going to keep topping when I'm doing this?" Because the standard is getting higher and higher every show, and you'll get the same problem with getting a higher level.
Nah, mine are better every time, pal.
Excellent. Well,
no, it's one of them, right? I never try and top a show. I just write it the best I can.
yeah. Is it hard writing a show?
The crowd make the shows, not the actual card, and they just get right into it.
Right. Well, thanks very much for coming and staying up so late, mate. I can't thank you enough for everything that's happened over the last couple of weeks.
No, don't worry about it, pal.
It's been an absolute gem, and I'll always speak highly of you, and I will promote PCW to the cows come home. I promise.
Anytime, buddy. Anytime.
I will. Thanks. Take care of yourself, and have a great weekend.
Hey, no worries. Oh, I'm getting off. That's good.
Well, yeah, if you want to go, mate, it's up to you. I mean, you want to stay. I mean, we've got anybody in chat. If you've got anybody in the chat that wants to ask a question, or ring up and speak to Steve, you're more than welcome. We've got a few people. We've got people from Canada.
Totally. I'm sat here with a can of Red Bull and you're binning me off, and I'm like, it's going to be a long night for me.
we got Scotland, we've got an Ireland guys, we've got British guys, and we've got Canadians in the chat room at the moment. But if anyone's got any questions they want to type out, then I can put them to you. Winters Layer from Canada asks, who is your favourite Canadian wrestler?
Who is my favourite Canadian wrestler? I like Lance Storm. Is he Canadian?
Yes, he is, yeah.
Yeah, I thought he is, yeah. I'm sure he is. I like Lance Storm, to be honest.
Yeah.
I like guys who can wrestle, not necessarily talk.
Yeah.
I see too much talking on TV now, and, sometimes you just want a good match out of someone.
I think it's when we see, there's some people in America that just time it, see how much wrestling is in a show, and when you see less than 25 minutes in a 2-hour show, it's like, what? What are you doing?
It. You know you're watching TNA then, don't you?
Yeah. I watched it this week, and I watched it last night, and it seemed a good show for once.
No, they seem like they're doing well on some things, and others they're still dropping the ball. It's like when I watch Explosion, which is a show targeted for British and international audiences, and they'll have Garrett Bischoff beat Doug Williams, and you're like, what? This is going to sell you tickets, isn't it?
Don't mean to. I think Bischoff's a dirty word in our chat room because everybody goes mental at Bischoff.
Well, Garrett, I mean.
It's anything to do with Bischoff. I mean, Bischoff. But,
I mean, what's the other name? There's another cruiserweight wrestler's name. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. He's like a cowboy, like a really youngish guy.
The
one who's injured himself.
Oh, Jesse Sorensen.
You know that's Bischoff's son's mate as well.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so that's why he gets a push, and you have people who can actually wrestle, not on TV.
Yeah, and then you get Doug Williams, who can't get a match on TV, save anything.
Totally. And then when you watch, like, I know last Impacts, there were, like, Shikara wrestlers on there.
Yeah.
Shikara. And still no Doug Williams. It's like, we won't put our contracted wrestlers on TV, like Kid Cash, Doug Williams, Mark Haskins.
Yeah.
Let's go get 2 random indie guys who no one knows, and we'll change the names. What a great idea that is.
Well, they've announced this week they've got a next division tournament, and I bet you anything on it, Doug Williams won't be in it.
No.
And he's an X division champion.
Yeah. Well, no, they might have him in it. He'll job to Garrett Bischoff in first round.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they had Sanjay Dutt come back last night, so...
Yeah. I saw pretty much bits of it. Like I usually read the results and then think, no, I'm glad I went to bed.
I think your comments after when you watch Raw and TNA Impact are brilliant, because you look at them on Facebook and you're like, yeah, there you go. And it's like, I've just wasted 2 hours of my life. Okay.
People moan at me for being negative sometimes, but it's not, because it's so simple to give people what they want. And a lot of the time, they just give you shit. It's like, just keep it straight to the point,
It's, for anybody, I mean, Steve's on Facebook and his comments are just legendary some of the time. It's just absolutely funniest thing I've seen in years.
Well, there's people moan. I mean, I'll openly say if I don't like someone. There's a lot more talented guys out there than Sin Cara.
Yeah.
He might be able to do flips and stuff, but that doesn't mean he's a total package for WWE.
Yeah.
I think anyone who doesn't talk needs to be bloody good to sell the character. And if you come out there and you have no personality, and all you do is wrestle under a blue light, then, what's the point?
Yeah, I think I remember that comment that night. That was one of the best ones. Then went, oh, Sin Cara didn't, here he comes, Botch Cara, or something crazy. But it's exactly right. I mean, people they don't want to see things like that. They just want to watch good wrestling, I think. And
well, all you have to do is watch like the English guy, like El Ligero.
Yeah.
Watch how he interacts with a crowd, and then watch Sin Cara, and he doesn't do that.
I think I've seen El Ligero about 4 or 5 times now, and the guy's just like he's like a human rubber band to me. He just bounces off everything.
Oh, totally. But ignore all his skills, but just picture how he interacts with the crowd.
Yeah.
And he acknowledges they're there. Sin Cara doesn't. He gets it ring, light bulb comes on, he botches a few moves, and then pisses off again. Oh,
And
that light bulb goes off.
And how many times has he fought that Huncio now? The ex-Sin Cara as well. I mean, every week he's fighting him now.
I'll be honest, it's one of them fast-forward moments. I kind of work when SmackDown's on. I enjoy skipping his matches usually.
Oh, it's live next week, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Tuesday night. Yeah. It's the Great American Bash thing because of the Independence Day the next day. So, yeah.
Well, what was that involved in?
I don't know. Just think Teddy Long's doing the general manager. And,
so all you have to do is watch Little England sing national anthem, and that's basically showing it.
That'll be the only thing she's done right in the last 6 months, because Long Island IC, Long Island IC, Jack Swagger, and then she said some other things wrong, and every week she's saying something wrong, so...
She's probably doing it on purpose. She's probably thinking, bloody hell, why'd I re-sign this contract? Come on, sack me.
My singing career's not hanging out the way I hoped. It's going the wrong way.
Well, come to think of it, they've not let her sing for a long time, have they?
No, I think last time she sung was WrestleMania, wasn't it? She did.
Yeah, because I used to keep thinking, oh, not again, shut up. Because she's not even that good. She's above average, but, she just kind of yells everything.
Yeah.
I can do that.
She says the Mexican names right, but that's about it.
Yeah. It's probably why they've got her, they should have a Mexican announcer and an English one, just get Regal out,
Oh, Regal is an announcer, no way. Listen here, Pillock.
Yeah, well, can't do much worse, can he?
No. There's a lot of talk he's got to be a general manager for 1 week, so...
yeah, that's got to happen, hasn't it?
It has to, I mean, there's talk at the moment that the rumours coming around that Ric Flair's going to be the new manager.
I can't see that at all with all this TNA rubbish.
Yeah.
He's unstable at the moment.
Yeah, he's just had his wife beat him up, hasn't he?
Really?
Yeah, this week, yeah. It's all over in America. His wife beat him up, yeah.
Quality. I had a fight with him in Glasgow.
Really?
Yeah. 20-hour drinking session, and then we got to Hilton, and he's like, you shouldn't be in here. I went, fuck off, I'm paid for a room. So that sets him off, didn't it?
Oh, dear.
Yeah, so he's kicking off. He was proper like flaring up, jacket on floor and everything. Magnus held him back.
Well, there's a scoop for us. We've got it. We found a guy that's Flair squared up to at a fight.
Well, I'll be honest, I was absolutely tanked. I was gutted when I found out my bar bill was 130 quid.
Oh,
Yeah.
at least you paid it. Flair doesn't pay bar bills.
Yeah, well, I couldn't remember drinking anything, really.
Good night. Good night.
Yeah, but I didn't do anything for Flair to start on. He's well known for it.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not being funny. If I'm in the Hilton and I'm paying £5 for a pint of beer, then in my eyes I'm a bloody VIP. So never mind sectioning these little bits off, and you shouldn't be in here. Piss off.
Oh, dearie. So yeah, I mean, exactly right. I mean, all the things that comes over and all the people, and it's like you say, Flair and all these guys that's now he's involved with this TNA thing, lawsuit with WWE. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that.
Yeah, totally. I mean, to be honest, I think all that's going to happen is WWE won't touch Flair for a while. They won't want to.
Well, they want him back. They've actually said that they want him back, but he's got a no contract clause from TNA that he can't wrestle, he can't go anywhere.
They'll probably saying that to annoy him.
Yeah.
Right, stop him calling.
Well, Matt Morgan's on his way to WWE. We know that he's on his way.
Mm.
Wow. So that's going to be FCW for 2 years then.
I don't know, you know.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not being funny when certain people are wrestling English promoters for bookings, pretty desperate, then it doesn't seem like you're going anywhere.
Yeah. So what would you see as the next? I mean, we've always had the British guys going over there to America and just doing the big show. Out of the crop of people that you've worked with, do you see anybody that's going to make the jump over to America next?
I could probably pick you 10 names, right? But I think there's that many Brits over there at the moment in limbo, not really doing as much as they could.
Yeah.
But it's like, where would you slot them in? I know FCW's got a few now, like Martin Stone's just gone over.
Yeah.
I know Valkyrius, I think he goes over next year.
Yeah.
So there's Joe Redman, he's just gone over as well. So pretty much you've got 3 different types of wrestlers there, British, just sitting in reserves, so to speak.
Yeah.
TNA, well, you've got Doug Williams not doing anything, who's an excellent wrestler, and then you've got Mark Haskins on the other end of the scale, who's an excellent cruiserweight type. I think Magnus is doing well because of he's with Mickey James now, isn't he? So that obviously gets you brownie points.
Yeah, definitely.
Totally, and that's how it is. I mean, I'll be honest, Magnus looks really good, and his in-ring work is improving, so you can't really fault that side of him. I mean, there is a reason why he got to where he is, but he's making the most of it now.
It's just something. I mean, it's like you said, if the British guys are flooding the market and they're living in limbo, surely sometimes they're going to say, well, that's it, I'm coming back home. And
yeah, totally. Well, that's what Rampage Brown did. Have you heard of the guy?
Yeah, I saw him at Southside in May. Yeah.
It is there, sat in limbo, and it's like, you know what, I've had enough of this, which, you know, every credit. I mean, there's just too many English people over there. It's like, look at WWE. You've got Layla. Yeah, she's doing all right. But then you've got Paige. Well, there's not really any more scope now for an English woman in WWE, in my eyes.
Yeah.
TNA, you've got Winter.
Yeah. Yeah, she's there. She's coming over here in a few weeks. I think she's doing a couple of shows I've seen.
Yeah, she's actually a very good wrestler. You know, I mean, give her credit for what she is. She relies on her skills rather than, you know, prancing about being a pretty girl.
Yeah. I haven't seen her on TNA in months. It's like I haven't seen Angelina Love or Winter. That storyline just got dropped like a stone.
Well, personally, I think Winter's going to be doing some kind of... Not Winter, sorry. I think Mickey James is going to do a heel turn.
Yeah.
Which then leaves no space for a dominant heel like Winter.
Yeah. I think we'll see. It's going to evolve and stuff like that. I mean, Winter might come back on. They might just say, oh, we're releasing her. And then she'll come back over here and keep going. And
well, usually wrestlers have a set amount of dates in the contract.
Yeah.
Now, she was on TV quite a lot early on in the year. Now there's a big gap, so I just kind of expect her to try and fulfill the dates like later on in the year. So
we just had one in a mention. It's too bad they don't have a show like the UFC's England versus the USA. have a pay-per-view like that. Or UK versus the USA pay-per-view. Yeah, would kill them.
Yeah, no, that is exactly why they don't do things like that. You very rarely get into promotional things with like big name like stars. It's like if I'm on £10 a week in a job and they're on £10,000 a week, would I not think you know better than me and just break the leg?
Yeah.
And it really is prone for that happening. So they'd never want to risk the big stars with someone who's not as big, so to speak.
No.
It happens all the time over here. If you book certain imports against certain wrestlers, you can watch. That's not a chop. That's a bloody rib breaker. You know, it's you can actually see it.
Yeah. I'm sorry to change the subject, but I think with the Americans, like you said, and everything with the widgets, how did you manage to get the Lava Ignite nightclub on site?
How?
Yeah, because it looks like a cracking venue from what I've seen with the videos.
That's where basically I've come from, running bars and things.
Ah, right.
So it's just my mate's club, basically.
Right, it's cracking. I think me and Winters, like we talked about the indie show, and the thing, and I said it to G-Man, I said the one thing I'm going to remember of it, I think her name's Carmel, she's walking around the ring, and this guy just wants to stand up, and she just stares at him, and he goes, oh, sorry, and he sits back down, and it's the best stare I've ever seen in wrestling.
Totally. The fans are so interactive. It's hard to explain, but it's nothing like anywhere else. It's not in a big bright sport, so the lighting's perfect, the sound is perfect, even the speaker system playing the music. Remember, it's a bloody thousands and thousands and thousands of pound music system in a venue. Then you've got big giant screens everywhere playing entrance videos, whatever promo videos, whatever we want. It is set up for a perfect product.
Yes, I talk to the Pipe Bomb guys a lot, and they always say that every time they come to the Preston, they always have one of the best nights of the year. They always every time I speak to them.
That's it. As I say, it's a night out, not a wrestling show.
Yeah.
And that's how I promote it, rather than promoting it as a wrestling show. I'm getting groups of people now who don't like wrestling, just coming for the atmosphere.
You've cracked it then. You've actually cracked it. If you get people...
That is exactly what I need. Yeah. If you're bringing a non-wrestling fan, they say, yeah, I really enjoyed that. Yeah. It's not like they're going to go switch WWE on.
No.
But they'll come to my show next time without question.
Yeah. You got my wife intrigued, because as soon as I said to her, I says, oh, I want to go to Preston to see this wrestling. And she goes, well, where is it? I said, oh, it's a nightclub. She went, really? I went, yeah. And she went, proper nightclub? I went, yeah. She went, oh. And she hates wrestling. But as soon as I said a nightclub, it was like, oh, hold on a minute. And a bulb went off. And I went, yeah, you're interested now, aren't you? And but it's the venue. Your venues and everything, and from what we've seen of it on the YouTube stuff and everything, it's absolutely spot on, mate.
Oh, totally. You don't get the full nightclub experience unless you go there. It's like everyone's fixed in the positions because your feet stick to the carpet, but, it's...
You got carpet in a nightclub? Wow.
Well, only jokes like, but...
I'm from Sheffield, mate. The carpets in a nightclub, you're joking.
No, totally, mate. You have to go there to experience it. It just is one of them. That floor where the wrestling's on is only one floor.
Really?
That's only half the nightclub.
Dear me.
The middle floor is like a big area as well, and that's where all the wrestlers get ready and who's changing area. Yeah. And then we've got a top floor as well. So when the wrestling finishes, we kick everyone right up to the top floor, and that's where we start the after party. Excellent.
So have you got anything planned for the weekend, or are you just having it nice and easy?
No, working. I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's my week.
I hope it's not too strenuous for you, mate. I really don't.
Oh no, it's you get used to it. Like once you've been punched once, you've been punched 100 times, haven't you? It literally is that kind of job. It's just, well, it's easy money, it's flexible, and it gives me the scope to do the wrestling on the side.
Excellent.
That's how it is. I did have a full-time career where I was running pubs, and I thought, you know what, I'll just try my hobby for a while. I can earn enough to live off from the doors, so why don't I try something bigger and better?
It's nice to talk to one of the guys that's actually making a success of the British scene and telling everybody that, look, we have got British wrestling that's a success story, and it's not.
That's it.
It's the best thing about it.
Well, It's a good job. I mean, people always question, like, is it making money, isn't it? Well, I don't have any money for it to lose money, like, you know, it's the fact is it makes money and it pays for itself.
I think there's a few guys in the chat there where we're doing the American ones. We belong to an American channel Tuesday night. And we always said, and he asks us about, well, how many more British wrestling associations have gone bust? And I'm saying, no, so the British scene is thriving. And he says, prove it. And I sent him a list of the events for July. And I sent him all the dates. And I says, look, British wrestling's dead, yeah? And he went, no way. He says, wow. I said, I never thought I'd see. He says, I do apologise. He says, from the impression we get over here, there's no British wrestling. And I went, there is.
Yeah, totally. That's why I'm trying to expand now. I mean, my next move is to kind of get a DVD selling place. I'm talking to two kind of well-known brands.
Yeah.
To sell my DVDs over there.
So are you going to invade Bound for Glory again this year?
No, it was crap last year, so I'm not going back. Let's get this platinum VIP package and get treated like dirt. I'm like, no, I've had enough of this.
Yeah. I saw the sign on Impact a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was cool. I was like, wow, look at that!
Yeah, no, that's my video editor, to be honest. It's not some random fan, it's like, yeah, you will show a PCW sign.
It's great. I mean, the thing with the Facebook, I mean, people don't know. I mean, Stephen put on for weeks that he was going to Bound for Glory and got to look out for PCW signs. And straight in the front row, he saw these PCW signs. He was like, wicked, look at that, get in. And like, we know, oh my God, look, and I just, if you knew what he was looking for, you saw it. But if you're like,
I had another sign that said "Drinking Matters," and I got it almost trending on Twitter. It was going through that much. Because they were going on about wrestling matters, weren't they? So I had to have that sign, like, because
you did a VIP package for Bound for Glory. Was we all the meet and greet and everything like that?
Yeah. No, the proper, like, the best package you can get. I mean, yeah, it was great. I finally met Hogan and things like that. But the actual what we got, they kind of, well, it was badly organised, surprisingly, at TNA. But it just seemed thrown together.
Yeah.
Breakfast with the Stars. Oh, that's bloody amazing. Oh, is that wrestler sat on the other table giving us dirty looks? It's like, do you know what I mean?
It's kidding. They build up and saying, oh, have breakfast with all the stars and blah, blah, this, and then the dirty looks. Oh.
Eventually, no, it wasn't like, it was just like, they sat over, eventually, Al Snow's walking past and one of us went, oh, do you want to sit down? He went, yeah, go on. And they were a really nice guy. But it shouldn't be breakfast with the wrestlers if the 3 tables down, just ignoring all the fans.
No, I think... No.
Just little things like that. Oh, we priority entry into the venue where you get the first look at the merchandise stand. Well, nobody got let in early. It was just some mad rush and crush. And they split up all the men and women and started body searching them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, hang on. What's crack here, you know?
Typical TNA for you. What do you expect? I had my sign confiscated at WWE venue. I made a sign because my mate, and I said, look, I'm making a sign that says WZR Army on it. And I took it to the London one, and it's only a normal cardboard size. And it was white and everything, nothing big. And this guy just says, sorry, but no signs allowed. And I went, why? He says, because the person behind you can't see the ring.
What?
And I went, what? And he just looked at me and went, orders from the WWE. And the first thing the ring announcer says is, let's see everybody's signs. And they got booed out of the building because nobody had signs, because they confiscated all these signs.
That's quality.
Crazy. And I got a young kid in front of me, and I tried to put him on my shoulders, and I got told by the security to take him off my shoulders because the person behind can't see him. And I said, it's a big, massive ring. And he went, yeah, they pay the same money as you, and they deserve to see what you're seeing. And I went, I've got a little kid here. No.
Yeah. Survival of the fittest, the wrestling show. If they're sat behind you, they're on cheap seats, so stuff them. That's always the rule.
Yeah. Oh, I think the best one I got was, don't shout because you might hurt the person that's hearing in front of you. Doesn't matter that there's a theme song blaring out from these speakers behind her, but my shouting might interrupt their hearing. I had that one as well. I'm never going to the O2 Arena again. I swear I'll never go there.
Was it that bad? Oh, I'll be honest, I've not been a WWE show now for like 3-4 years. I just give up.
That was my first one since '93 at Sheffield.
Mm.
And
No,
it's crazy.
I just wasn't buying it. I was getting a lot of average wrestlers, and I'm just like, they just don't seem to put the effort in. Yeah, this were about 4 years ago I last went. I mean, it might have changed now because they've got a lot more skilled guys there they can mix it up with. But at the time, I mean, last time I went to the O2, it was this was the last one I went to actually. It was Cena v Shawn Michaels, and they went on for an hour. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I remember that one because I remember saying about it. I went, yeah, typical Raw.
Yeah, and everyone's going, wow, what an amazing match. And I'm thinking, hang on, I don't even like Cena, and I've just paid to watch him wrestle for an hour.
And I've got a pet hate with this because every time I do the show and they come over here and I say, if they've got that red bus and the red phone box and a taxi, I'm going to cry. And everybody laughs their heads off, and I says, yeah, but I ain't seen a red telephone box over here in about 10, 20 years, mate. I said, so
no. You need to come, Preston. We've got the longest row of red telephone boxes in Europe.
You're to blame. I
think we've got 6 in a row in town centre and all tramps pissing them. No one's ever used them, but they're there, and everyone takes pictures of them and go, oh, that's good. Why? I don't know about the buses, mind you, right? But we've definitely got the longest line of telephone boxes.
Oh, dear. It's just, I mean, every time you see it, it's the same set. But, I mean, I remember that Raw, just having John Cena, we're going to have the WrestleMania 23 rematch of Cena versus Michaels. I'm like, why? People, you come twice a year and you give us the shit deal every time you come over.
Yep.
I think last time when they had CM Punk coming out of a pub, it's obviously wasn't coming out of that pub about 7:30 in the morning. It's just stupid, but it's Vince for you. It's Vince.
No, to the Americans, they love the English and they love everything about England.
Mm.
Yeah, so they think, oh yeah, we're all top hats and all this lot and tea and biscuits. It's nonsense. Basically, a lot of Americans, what they get, they might get 1 week holiday a year.
Yeah.
So they don't get the same experience we do to go travelling around all the time. So a lot of them just don't get to come over here. I think you have to work in your job for something like 2-3 years before you even get 2 weeks holiday a year. No, seriously, that's what it's like in America.
I think some of the people, I mean, I don't know with the holidays and stuff, but Winters is saying, no. Well, I think he gets, but don't know what holidays he gets, but he's in Canada anyway. So. Yeah.
No, there's not much, well, obviously with the exchange rate as well, that affects the Americans coming over here. I mean, I used to work on the trains, and I run the trains for like 5 years before they sacked me. And the Americans, like tourists, just went down and down and down because there were loads. I mean, we're going back 10 years now. I used to be like a mad party animal.
Yeah.
I'm a good boy now, but it kind of bit me on the arse when I lost that job.
Yeah, I think
£14 to serve tea and coffee on the train.
Yeah, I think everybody was a party animal in the younger days. I'm in my early 40s now, and just look all the stuff I used to do.
Let's pay a 20-year-old lad £14 an hour. What's he gonna do? There you go, Mum. There's me 30 quid board. I'll just blitz the other £2 going out.
I think I remember if I ever got drunk, my mum used to kill me. She used to go, "Hey, there's a breakfast here, eat it, and you're not moving until you eat it." I'm going, "Oh, Mum, please don't do this to me. I don't want nothing." But part of growing up for me. It was just part of growing up.
No, my problem was I got drunk and then I go work. That's why they have me.
Excellent. Well, like I said before, I think I've said it about 4 or 5 times now. Thank you for everything you've done over the last couple of weeks, Stephen. It's been an absolute godsend for what you did.
No, don't worry, pal.
You put me on the right tracks, and I'll always be thankful for that. That's amazing what you did, and I promise I'll do everybody as proud as I can do it.
Yeah, no worries, pal. I mean, like I say, you won't be back on later on. Just give me a bell if you get stuck for guests, because I get up about, let's see, what time is it, 5 in the morning?
Yeah. I'll
be up about 1.
Right, okay.
So if you do get a gap, right, just give me a ring. Obviously not bang on 1, because I might be a bit grumpy, but...
Alright. Okay, I'll see what we're doing up to. I'll see what we're going up to. But thanks ever so much for coming on. It's the best part of an hour.
How's your eBay doing before I switch off?
Well, I think it's because it's middle of the night. Let's have a look. I've got this new phone and it's doing everything. So the Preston The Blu-ray collection is still £85. And the others, we've got, no, it's all the same, no increase in the bids. Got bids on most things. There's just the CDs. The Pipe Bomb hasn't got any bids yet. CDs and my Southside Wrestling T-shirt ain't got any bids on it.
Oh,
So
there's a surprise.
the Southside Wrestling Anniversary DVD hasn't yesterday, but we've got watches on it. So
Nah, they're good company. Like, I'm only joking.
yeah, it's cracking. It's nice. I mean, everybody talks about Preston and then the Southside and it's Southside Preston.
Well, me and Ben Olds have been friends for well before we started promoting, and I run 2 shows with Southside as co-promoting.
Yeah.
And they were my first 2 shows in Preston.
Excellent.
So that's how I started off basically, and then obviously because Ben lives in Cambridge, it's that far to kind of co-promote that we've gone our separate ways, and now we're two of the strongest companies in the country.
Yeah, by far, yeah. I'll go with that.
Mm.
So, yeah. I think you've set the bar, and everybody's has got to go to that bar.
I'll be honest, I've achieved nothing yet. We've been going less than a year, so anyone can do something short term. What the test is being able to do it over a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got companies like NGW, who, GPW, Future Shock, XWA. These are companies that have been going, some of them have been going like 10 years, You can't really fault that kind of level of commitment, really. And they're still going strong.
Yeah.
I've been going 10 months. Anyone can give their effort for 10 months.
Yeah, this has been going since September, so it's, we've had a bit of a break at one time, but I'm keeping it going. I've just got to keep it going.
Well, there you go. You've had your ups and downs already.
Yeah.
Think about doing that 10 years and still being enthusiastic, giving it all. You're the guys that need credit rather than me, who's just kind of winging it at the moment.
Yeah, SWA just said they're 9 years old and they keep going. So yeah, because it's Alpha Lycra 9 this year. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there we go. Is it really? I saw that Alpha Lycra 9 and I thought, yeah, not every credit to them as well then.
Yes.
I'll be honest, I honestly didn't know much about the company,
did you see the ICW thing with the My Channel stuff this week or last couple of weeks?
Yeah, because I was talking to My Channel about going on there.
Yeah.
And it's like talking to a wall, to be honest. I've showed them my stuff, and they've gone, yeah, we like it, but we want to see with commentary. So I've sent them commentary, they've gone, yeah, we want to see something else, and I'm thinking, you know what, I'm too busy for you, fuck off.
Right.
I'm sorry, but if it doesn't earn me money, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
There's my product, that's how it looks video footage, that's how the commentary sounds, I can put your program together, but it's just going to be that combined, so make your own mind up.
Yes, I think I've seen the Facebook page and everybody's going mental at them.
Well, that's it, that's why I backed off. Half the thing for me was ICW were on that channel.
Yeah.
So if ICW are on, and then I join them, the British wrestling fans are already there, and we can grow it between us.
Yeah.
Now, if it's just one product kind of there, it's harder, because, I know UKW were there, but I'll be honest, I think the programme is substandard. They do well with the school and things like that, but the actual television programme is not really that engaging.
You can't even tell when they've got new episodes because you've got to follow it on Facebook and they might say, oh, we might have a new episode this week, but my channel might change it, so we ain't got a clue what's going on. So
no, I don't watch it. I mean, I'll be honest, I'd love to be on telly and be at main events, and I'm not a promoter who does that now. No. As I said, they've got a lot of things going for them that they do right. Yeah. I think the best thing they could do is just drop off TV. Because they just get criticised too much because I think they put so much effort into the TV that the actual local shows, that's where they need to build.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good for us all when there's 20, 30 people in an audience.
No, I've noticed that. I think, yeah, you're exactly right with that one. The My Channel thing and everything, but everybody learns from their own mistakes, I suppose. Well,
if you're channel surfing, you know nothing about British wrestling, and you see 30 people in an audience, and then you see a poster in your local post office saying, Chavo Guerrero appearing here, and you think, British wrestling, dead 30 people,
Yeah.
Where if you saw it on telly and there's 500 people there, and you think, wow, look at that, it looks really lively and good. And then you see a poster, you think, oh, well, there's something going on.
Exactly right.
I could be completely wrong. You know what I mean?
No,
That's
but-
my
no.
opinion.
Yeah, but yeah, it's nice to talk. It's nice to get someone's opinion on it. It really is. I mean, to do it exactly where you've been doing it, it's spot on, mate. Really cool. It's honest. But 5 o'clock in the morning now. I can't believe it. Doing 6 hours. Yay! Only 18 to go.
Bloody hell.
I'll be fine. And so yeah, if I get stuck for later on in the day, I'll definitely give you a ring back, Stephen. Really will.
Yeah, no worries. Well, I don't have work again till 11 o'clock tomorrow night, so.
I'll be in bed by 11:05 tomorrow night. I will be in bed. I can guarantee it.
I bet you won't be. I bet adrenaline kicks in thinking, wow, I've done it, so I bet you don't. I bet you're up for another 2-3 hours after it.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. Yeah, I might be. I don't know what I'm going to be like yet. It's just I'm just want to keep going, and that'll do me.
The main thing is, like I've been doing now, is don't sit down. If you can keep standing up for long periods at a time,
Yeah.
you feel better for it.
Yeah, I will.
I never do these podcasts sat down because I drift off when I sit down, but I stand up and more.
Right. I'll take your advice. I will do it. Okay.
Trust me, mate. Trust me. You get the blood circulating and your body becomes more awake.
Right. I will. All right. I'll get doing some press ups and stuff as well.
I won't go that far, like I don't even do press ups.
Anyway, Steve, thank you very much for coming on. It's been an absolute pleasure, and thanks for everything you've done, mate. It's
No worries, pal. Good night, mate.
Yeah, good night, mate. Take
Good
care.
morning, whatever, afternoon. Aye. See you later, mate.
Bye, mate. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Mr. Stephen Fludder, the promoter of Preston City Wrestling there. An absolute cracking of an interview. We're not doing too bad for the old interviews, are we? It's getting to the stage where at the moment. What I'm going to do now is, I'm going to put you guys a little treat on. And what it is at the moment, oh God, there's so much big feedback here, it's doing me nothing. And see what's going off here. Hold on a sec. See how we go. Internal. Right. Is that better? Yeah, that should be better now. That's it. Not getting any more feedback. Ah, cool. Hello, Seamus. Welcome back. Hope you had a nice sleep. And guest 6448 has joined us as well. You've missed all the fun, Seamus. We've had trolls. We've had Andy Roberts. We've had it all in here this tonight. And it's keep going, and we're going to keep going for a bit. Right, what it means is, well, they're trying their best to stay up, and we'll hopefully keep going. What I'm going to do now is I need to go to the toilet and do a number 2, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get has anybody got any requests for any promos or anything like that? I will close the door. Anybody got any promos they'd ever like to see? Oh, and I can find them on YouTube for you. CM Punk's from a year ago, anything like that. Steve Austin's from ECW, anything like that. Yeah, wipe me arse. Yeah, wow. Yeah, with toilet rolling, not my finger. Yeah, I know. The Joe Show. Oh, you mean the one we'd cut on Scott Hall? Yeah. Anybody else want any requests? Okay, so it's Samoa Joe from 2007. It was, yeah. Right. I will be back. I will find you that promo, and I will be back. Okay.
That he would not be alone. Samoa Joe, Kevin Nash, looking to join them as the third man.
Well, I mean, who do you pick? Who do you trust? One thing I will say about this, you've got two extremely mad individuals. It's Joe and Nash right now.
And Samoa Joe's got the microphone, and he's going to vent.
You'll get your time. You know what? You know what? I'll tell you what. Backstage, I was told to come out here, and they said, Joe, the fans love you, and if there's one thing they trust, it's you. And we want you to go out there, and we want you to tell these people something that'll make them satisfied with the fact that Scott Hall no-showed this event tonight. And you know, I would love to tell you people that he'd be coming down that ramp a little bit later on, but the fact of the matter is, he punked out on me, and he punked out on every single fan in this building tonight.
Wow.
Strong words.
And then it got me thinking. I was back there and I said, well, you know what? I could walk out there. I could go 2-on-3 with Kevin and make the best of it. But you know what? I also realized another thing. They just gave me a live mic on pay-per-view.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
So, if you all don't mind, I'd like to get a few things off my chest. Number one, in TNA, we have two types of wrestlers. We have TNA diehards who come here and entertain and bust their ass for these fans every night of the week.
Oh, he's passionate.
Frustrated, too.
And we're back. Everybody hear this? Oh. Right. Can you hear me now? Is everybody okay? Yay, we're back. Right. I'm sorry about that. I've had some trouble with the microphones. But I found that out. And we're good to go. 5 o'clock in the morning. 5:08. And yeah, I'll talk some TNA, I think. If anybody wants to join us, you know what the number is. 01222 01223 911 822. If you've got your memories of TNA over the last 10 years, love to know them. If you've got the worst moments of TNA, we'd love to know them as well. And we'd love to know everything, really. Favourite wrestlers that's been in the 10 years, the worst wrestlers that's been in the 10 years, best moments you've ever found in TNA's short history. And I think TNA gets a bit of a short end of the stick because of everybody compares them to WWE, but people don't seem to realise is that WWE's been going now for nearly 50, nearly 60 years, and TNA's only been going 10. And it's I think TNA tried to do things. I mean, my personal thing is the moment they lost the six-sided ring, that's when they lost their identity a little bit. And in my eyes, so but it's just the way it goes, really. And I must admit, when I saw the six-sided ring, I thought, wow, this is different. And it was. And to be honest, truth, I always said the only reason TNA was ever invented, came about, is because it could make Jeff Jarrett a world champion. Because he'll never be a world champion anywhere else. Because he pissed off so many people in America that he had to create his own company to become a world champion again. Anybody else think I'm right? But there we go. TNA, we had the originals. We had CM Punk's a TNA guy. Mickey James is a TNA. Mickey James was in there originally. It's a case of most things that happen. You had Raven's Flock. I mean, Brendy. If anybody knows TNA, it's this guy. Brendy knows his TNA stuff. I got asked my favourite moments. And my favourite match in TNA is Joe, Daniels, and AJ won. Because they had a triple threat for the for the X Division title, as it was then. And they tore the house down. It was an amazing, I think it was Final Resolution, or one of them, near the end of the year. And they had an amazing match. It was top class. It was amazing. Watch them go. Joe was unknown, and AJ Styles was just coming up. Chris Daniels was doing his bits. He'd been in Ring of Honor, and Joe had Ring of Honor. AJ, he was coming up and doing his bit, and they just tore the whole house down. It was amazing to see him do it. And what can you say? It was top class quality. So watch him and do it. And so we did that, and there was Raven, CM Punk, Julio Dindale, and Mickey James. Look, Brendan knows him. Brendan's the TNA walking encyclopedia. So this is the one I'm asking the chat room. What was the moment? What makes you? What made TNA special for you? If you guys had one moment to say about wrestling and the TNA that made it special, what would be the TNA moment for you guys? It'd been lovely to hear what you guys think about it. I know what my moment was, and I've just said it, Samoa Joe. I know what my bad moment was. I know, and I'll say that in a bit. But if anybody's got the favourite moment of TNA, then let's hear it. Everything till Hogan came, I used to love. There we go. This is the one. I think when they announced, the thing that did me is they announced Hogan was coming for 3-4 months before he actually came, weren't it? They announced him before Bound for Glory in I think it was September, October, and he didn't arrive till January. It was just every single thing, every single week. It was Hulk Hogan's coming, Hulk Hogan is coming, Hulk Hogan's coming. And then you had, well, I'll say my worst moment. The worst moment in TNA ever. And it's my opinion, and you might be agreeing with me, you might not. That's what I love about you guys. You've got your own opinions, and you say, the worst moment in TNA, Jeff Hardy, Victory Road. Had to be. That's the lowest point TNA had in their company in their 10 years, I think. When you saw Jeff come down and he couldn't even walk into the ring, it was just absolutely crazy and stupid. And I think also getting Matt Hardy involved. I mean, what did Matt Hardy bring to TNA? Just about, They tried it with the big names, didn't they? The couple of years back, they tried it with Matt Hardy and Anderson and Rob Van Dam, and they had the Nasty Boys in. Dear God, they had Scott Hall and Nash. They had Hall and Nash. They had X-Pac in. They brought all the guys in, and oh, the Orlando Jordan gimmick. Oh my God, I forgot that. Absolutely. Team USA, Dutch show in black. Oh. Ah, I've got to watch that. I think one of my favourite moments is, I forgot to remember, is America's Most Wanted versus, was it something X? Project X, was it? Or Triple X? Triple X. When he walks across the top of the cage, and he did a Hurricane Rana off the top of the cage onto the floor. And I don't know, I think I forgot his name. Felix, somebody. Felix, he did that. And he did that off the top. And that really, you could always watch TNA, but there would always be someone, Elix Skipper, that's it. Elix Skipper. Yeah, see, Brendan knows straight away. I think that when you got to people like, you had Chris Daniels, who was just seen a good worker, and all these people. You always used to watch TNA pay-per-views, well, when we had the wrestling channel over here, and it would always be a case of, right, which wrestler that has been advertised is going to do a no-show? Because you had stuff like Kevin Nash had a heart murmur, so he couldn't take part in Bound for Glory, and that's when Rhino won the title. You had Scott Hall no-showing a few years ago. There always seemed to be a wrestler that didn't show up. I mean, the one appearance they had of Macho Man at a show, I think the Monsters Ball has got to be seen as a TNA special, but I think if you hadn't had ECW, we'd never have the Monsters Ball. Raven came into his own with that, but I think they needed to stay away from it. I mean, when they did the ECW pay-per-view, Hardcore Justice, yeah, great way of giving ECW a send-off, but how many send-offs does ECW really need now? I know it's 10 years since it's gone, and don't get me wrong, ECW did more for the business than people give it credit for. But I think with TNA, it needs to, I think it's starting to happen. They're starting to think that this going live thing is clicking. It's starting to get in the right way. They're just making the odd tweaks now and then. They still make the mistakes. They'll always make mistakes. WWE, you can't tell me that every single week on WWE, you watch WWE and go, that's a brilliant Raw. How many Raws have you watched where at the end of it you've just said, I've just wasted 2 hours of my life. That was the biggest pile of shit I've ever watched. Right. But you go on the internet and you see, oh, it was great. Raw was average. I was average. And then you just slag off TNA. They just slag off TNA like WWE is the holy grail of wrestling. Well, it's not. And for those who don't know, I mean, next time I have a little break, I'm going to play the Kevin Steen promo from Ring of Honor from the other week, when this guy really went hard on the crowd in New York. Yes, if you want. I mean, you guys tell me what you want. It's, if you want anything like that, you're more than welcome. Thank you so much for staying up with me. It's light over here now. I've actually got grey skies. The wife will be home in 2 hours. My call now on TNA Unbreakables, yeah, there's something like that, yeah. Okay, we'll do that. We'll see if I can find it, and I'll do that when I do my break. So, but thank you from the bottom of my heart. So every person Justin, to the Justin guys, 14 of you that's listening, thank you very much, and to the people that's in our chat room. We've got 3 guests, and there's the usual crowd. There's my main man, Asa. We haven't had any more talk from you-know-who. We've got Brendy, we've got Callum, thank you. Seamus, what would I do without Seamus? And what would I do? We've got SCWE Online, Absolute Star, Winter's Lair as well. We're covering all things of the world. We're going local. We're going mega tonight. And it's what I wanted. And it's nice to know that I'm not here on my own. And I thought that was really happening, but we're going. Guests include today we should have. Oh, I've just been challenged to a steel cage match, BWR style. I'm as mad as hell. It's real to me, damn it. Wow. Oh dear. Oh, I've been challenged to a bitch cage match, BWR style. So does that mean we're going to have buses and taxis and phone boxes around the ring? Oh, well, he'll get bored. He'll get bored. It's amazing, isn't it? The fact that a few weeks ago he said he's boycotting, and he's just keep going crazy about me. But it's and now he wants to come back. And see, they always come back home. Ryan may be forgiven, but this boy's not. This boy's not forgiven for nothing. You've missed it all, Sheamus. We had it everything. Already I've banned him. He's blocked him. He's nowhere near to be found. I will never ever see him again online on Facebook. He just does it on Twitter and stuff like that. He's a complete internet guy. He's not all there in the head, and it's all there. But yeah, you missed it all, Sheamus. And that's why we've got all these mods now, because everybody comes in and starts, just kick them out. These guys are my stormtroopers. We've got the BWR stormtroopers. There we go. But oh dear. Yeah, that's Clark Stalker too, the famous person. Oh God, go on, Brandy, tell me who it is. Austin. Nah, too busy. He's too busy. There's only 3. Next week's 997 Raw. There's 3 to go. Now, I've just thought something now. This is from a British standpoint, and Michael Cole says every week that WWE Raw is the longest running episodic TV show ever in the world. Wrong. There is a show that was on TV a lot longer than Raw. Raw's been going since 1993. Now, if my correction's right, that's 19 years. Yeah? This show started in 1973 and finished in 2008, which makes it a lot longer than 19. I am talking about Britain's own, I don't be patriotic, Britain's own, doesn't matter if it's on every week, it was on most weeks, it's on every week now, Last of the Summer Wine. There you go. Last of the Summer Wine was the longest running show on TV. 35 years. 35 years, Last of the Summer Wine. So, Vince, I'm serious. I'm totally serious. Last of the Summer Wine has been going 35 years before he got pulled off the air. And, yeah. Doesn't matter if it's on every week. It's been going on. It was gone for 35 years. So there we go. But yeah, oh, Kirsch is in. Kirsch, that's the man. Guess what I found for you, sir? I found you a show in Grimsby today. Kirsch, I found you a show in Grimsby. It's tonight. And it's got El Ligero, and I put it on my Facebook page. And there, El Ligero's in Grimsby tonight. So there you go. I told you I'd get you one day. He's been asking for weeks he's been asking for weeks for a show in Grimsby, and I got one. He's got one. He's in Grimsby. This is Grimsby tonight. So there you go. Mission accomplished. I knew I'd get one way. This is the thing. I mean, there was a thing on YouTube about El Ligero versus Red Dragon, Ego Dragon, which is great. They go in the crowd, they break chairs, and they go mental at it. And it's nice work from the British guys. And everybody said that they will always have to take off their mask. No, they're just going to do it again. I think the work is they're going to do it again soon, but I don't know exactly when. On the 18th of August, we're doing an invitation. Everybody's asking we should meet up for the show. Well, here you go. Huntingdon which is in Cambridgeshire, which is between Peterborough and Cambridge. On the 18th of August, we've got a show with Southside Wrestling, which is a meet and greet as well. It's £10 general admission, £15 is your front row ticket. And for £5 extra, we've got a meet and greet session with all the wrestlers. Now, this is some of the wrestlers that's on. We've got Project Eagle, which is Chris Travis and Martin Kirby versus the Predators for the Predators versus Joseph Connors and his partner. I'm not buying steak and ribs. You can bollocks. You can buy your own food. I'm not made of money. I'm not as rich as Ryan Clark. No way. We've got Juventud Guerrera. We've got Davey Richards from Ring of Honor. We've got Lionheart from Scotland. And we've got all these guys coming down for the show. They've also got a show the next day in Nottingham, but I'm on about the Huntingdon one. It's a Saturday, so you can do it. And it's the SummerSlam weekend, so you can come. We can have some drinks before we go and watch the wrestling. Come out, go to the bar, get some drinks, and then you make your way home, do whatever. I can't put you up in my house because even though it's a new house, I think Nixie's coming. So me and Nixie are going to meet up for the first time. And it's going to be a nice treat. But it's going to work. And that's the 18th of August. So if you want to come up, all I ask is tell me you're coming and send me a message. Tell me you're coming. And get in contact with Southside Wrestling at southsidewrestling.co.uk. Buy your ticket yourself. And then come on up and say hi, because it'd be great to meet you. And I might even stretch to buy you a drink, I think. But the last time we had a get-together, we had Mudgeman and we had Smarty. And Mudgeman was the best thing I've ever seen in my life. He was an absolute legend. We had such a thing. Oh shit! No, it's today, isn't it? Oh no, yeah, it's tomorrow. Yeah, first of September. Oh, sorry, mate, I didn't know. I mean, I tried my best to find your Grimsby shows, and I'm doing my best all the time. Thanks, man. Thank you. I'm really sorry about that. But I'll keep my eyes out, and if I find any more Grimsby shows, you'll definitely get the first to know. I promise.